Is that you?
What?
But... your voice...
Oh, brother. You don't remember my voice. And yours was the only one at hand, so I took it for myself.
Hello there. So, you finally mustered up the courage to look at yourself in the mirror. You were the one who conjured up this fantastical quest for purpose. It's all about you. I thought you learned that lesson when God didn't show up for your personal revelation party in the clouds. Why not just go to the goddamn tree? You fancied up this journey so much that the whole point of it escaped you.
So, let's go. Throw something together for an ultimate epic battle. You know you want to.
Pathetic.
If you aren't going to exercise some self-examination willingly, let me do the honors. You have delayed it long enough. All of that bullshit insight into your mind and the universe... Honestly, what were you thinking?
Aw, what? You didn't want to hear the truth? Oh, well, since I am the only one taking on your lies, I guess that makes me your antagonist, doesn't it? You selfish prick.
Okay then, I'll play along. So do it. Focus. Fight me and find forgiveness.
But Sophia will be dead anyway, and I'll still be here, wandering around your head. What about your daughter? Oh, wait, you remember her, right? The lesser of the Sophias? But this isn't about her, is it? Oh, truly Father of the Year.
Look out for those evil balls of death! They are quite deadly, you know. Or whatever passes for death in here at any rate. What do they even mean? They look like, well, just evil balls of death. There's just no other way of putting it. I mean, it's not a terribly elaborate metaphor. Did you just run out of ideas? Oh, perfect! That's it. Trap me with your neurons. Isn't that poetic? I think.
A sister drowned in the sea, a father drowned in alcohol, and then there was you, drowned in your own self-pity. Truly a nice portrait.
And how about that colossal metaphor for your daddy issues? What, you needed to face something before the great revelation, so you pulled that nonsense out of a hat? Wasn't it just masterful symbolism, by the way? An authoritarian parent you never faced in life turned into a gargantuan effigy looking to stomp you. Truly masterful. You should dabble in symbology. Or myth-making. I'm sure that pays better in the end. Let's take a trip down memory lane, irony, and let's remember how all this started. Who prevented you from going into the red light? Was it fate? Or maybe her? Of course not. It was you! It was you all along. You didn't want to choose, so you let your subconscious decide. And look how well that turned out.
Oh boy, just one more and I'll be trapped. But I will not make it easy for you.
Oh, do cheer up. Your utter failure in life has not been in vain, you know? As an authority on yourself, I can assure you of that. We have learned some hard truths along the way. Do you want to hear some of them?
You did make something. A daughter. You didn't make much of her and you let her die, but something. Then there's your sister. She's different. Or is she?
You don't even remember her face. Or her voice. That much we've established. Wasn't that a shocking revelation?
And why don't you? You already worked it out, you sly bastard. Your obsession wasn't about her. It was about her death. I'll say it again. Dead people can't forgive. You've been asleep for a long while, you know that? What would the world look like if you woke up? Would it be a triumphant welcome for the killer of Sophia's? Maybe it'd be even worse. Maybe she survived the tornado. Maybe she spent decades hating you. It may be that you don't have anything to go back to. Only more.
Do hurry up. This whole area is gonna get wet fast. You don't want to drown as well, do you? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that's a family tradition. Oh, wait, remember the flooding? Don't worry, it's nothing. It was just to move you along. I was getting a bit bored. You sank so low you wasted away for years. Depressed. Useless. Then you traded that for some kind of atonement. And for what? Your obsession left you right back to where you started. Fighting against it only led you to recreate the disaster. You know it in your heart. If you go back, you will fuck it all up again. How many times will you kill her? Indolence and indecision ate away at you once. Let it happen again. Give in. Well, you could kill me. This is your fantasy land after all. This is your design. But is that what you want?
What about your daughter? Oh, wait, you remember her, right? The lesser of the Sophias? But this isn't about her, is it? Truly Father of the Year. You've been asleep for a long while, you know that? What would the world look like if you woke up?
Would it be a triumphant welcome for the killer of Sophias? Maybe it'd be even worse. Maybe she survived the tornado. Maybe she spent decades hating you. It may be that you don't have anything to go back to. Only more hate. Fighting against it only led you to recreate the disaster. You know it in your heart. If you go back, you will fuck it all up again. How many times will you kill her? Indolence and indecision ate away at you once. Let it happen again. Give in. Well, you could kill me. This ends whenever you want to. But why? You need me. You need me to tell you these truths. The truth about yourself. You are not worth a second chance. How many times will you kill her? You cannot trim a lily, give it a red coat of paint and lovely fragrance, and call it a rose. I wasted my life trying to fix her death, and used my own daughter for that purpose. Named her after my dead sister, for God's sake. That's how to screw up your child 101. As you might have already guessed, I got a pretty serious head contusion back there. Damaged my thalamus, the part of the brain that regulates consciousness. But I found my way back. Though when I woke up, everything felt so alien to me. Especially those goddamn smartphones. No offense, people of the future world. I got used to it in the end. The minute I was back on my feet, I got on the road, and for the first time ever in my life, I have no big plans. I'm just living, just like John Lennon said, though I may be paraphrasing. I almost feel as though I haven't been comatose for a decade. Almost. I did learn, though, that Sophia had followed in her own family's muddy footsteps. She never settled. She's chasing her own storms. Strangely, I don't feel like I'm in a hurry to get to my new objective. Not this time. I don't know if she'll forgive me, but I know now that's not really the point. I have to find Sophia and let her know that she can't drown in obsession too. I think it's time I finally told her about her grandfather. And myself. But not my sister. I'm done with that. No more divine concerns. No more identity crisis. I found my way back to my own self, and I have to tell her how I did it. I have to tell her about my path to Thalamus.